Welcome back, everyone. Looking westbound from our Devil's Lake home of economy Skycam here, trying to see a couple peaks of sunshine peeking through the clouds, but more cloud cover is moving in from the west, along with a chance for some snow. That's an initial little band of snow that'll be moving through ahead of our first alert weather days tomorrow and Friday for a Colorado low that'll be moving up from the south and west. So satellite and radar has been showing just a little bit of wintry mix through portions of northwestern and west central Minnesota. As I said earlier, not all of this has been making it to the ground, although over the next couple hours we'll start to see our air become more saturated, our atmosphere, and more of this making it down to the surface. Where we are seeing it reach the ground is here, up along the north, that area of snow, and that is moving from the west to the east. So Devil's Lake, even though you're trying to see a peak of sunshine, snow is on the way. Temperatures in Devil's Lake currently 26. It's 27 in Oaks and Jamestown, 34 here in Fargo, warmest across the trees of Minnesota, 39 in Wadena, 36 in Bemidji, 37 in Detroit Lakes. Here's a walk through your hour by hour forecast. Continuing to see some spotty wintry mix through west central Minnesota. That's the initial little precipitation ahead of this band of snow that we're watching to move in later this evening. Notice it's mostly along and north of I-94 in North Dakota and across far northern Minnesota. That'll be the track primarily through the overnight hours and into the pre-dawn hours of our Thursday morning. So even before the sun comes up tomorrow, a lot of that snow starting to fade away as it exits to the east. But we will have some strong and gusty winds in the morning. Gusting over 30 to 40 miles per hour will create low visibility where the snow is falling. It's going to create blowing and drifting and icing up those roadways ahead of the morning commute. So tomorrow morning likely to be icy. And here's where we're expecting the snowfall accumulation. That band, northeastern North Dakota, far northern Minnesota, a general 1 to 3 inches of snow. But there's potential for a little bit of banding. So isolated places could see higher accumulations, 4 to 5 inches, but they will be just that, fairly isolated. Areas in the lightest blue, a trace to 2 inches of accumulation. As this initial round of snow exits, here comes the Colorado low right behind it by tomorrow morning. So folks in the Southern Valley waking up to some snow tomorrow. Most of the impacts, as we've been saying for a few days, will be further to the south and to the east into South Dakota and southern Minnesota up towards Duluth and Wisconsin. But likely to see some snow in the Southern Valley and through parts of northwestern Minnesota, aside from the far north, where we have the better potential for snow tonight. That exits by Thursday late evening, but we'll see a lot of wind with this system. Out of the north with this Colorado low, gusting again up to 30, 40 miles per hour. So combining with the falling snow, low visibility, blowing snow, icing up the roadways. Even if your hometown tomorrow night doesn't see the falling snow, still likely to be icy across the region. A brief break in the snowfall by Friday morning, though still windy, still icy. And then here comes the wraparound precipitation. Another shot of snow on the back end of the low pressure system brings additional light accumulation primarily to the Central Valley and our Minnesota counties Friday evening, and still windy. Here's a look at the snowfall potential by tomorrow evening. 1 to 3 inches in the lightest blue, medium shade blue here 3 to 6, higher accumulations out to the east. But notice as that system backs and brings us an extra shot of snow into Friday, 3 to 6 inches from Bemidji down towards Wadena County, seeing a little bit more of that accumulation into parts of Lakes Country. Here's a snapshot of your hometown forecast tomorrow. Temperatures in the teens and 20s, but we'll actually see them falling through the day. So high temperatures in the morning for most of us. Still windy through the rest of this work week. Stacey, we do warm up next week, but we're watching another system to bring more wintry weather.
I'm shocked.
Are you actually though? Another week, more wintry weather, mid to late week.
We cannot shake this.
No.
All right, someday. Thanks, Summer. Coming up, how to know if someone has postpartum anxiety and some ways to treat it. Stick around.